2017 will be an interesting year with the Nintendo Switch, the Scorpio, Sony releasing a ton of awesome exclusives, but I think it could be way more awesome. Let's do some dream predictions for 2017. Let me know your dream predictions in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit the like button. Welcome to the perfect world of video games. Every Friday we discuss the things that we want to see happen that aren't out of this world, but have a slight chance of happening. And this time we're going to look at 2017. An incredible year that could be even better. Let's do some dream predictions. We know CD Projekt Red is hard at work on their next open world RPG Cyberpunk 2077, and while in May 2016 CD Projekt Red co-founder Marcin Iwinski, I probably pronounced that wrong, anyway, he said that they still had, quote, a lot of work to do, end quote. I think 2017 is the year that we will finally see the project. I mean, autumn 2013, they already had 50 people working on this game, and right now there are more people working on this project than ever did on The Witcher 3, and The Witcher 3 was fucking huge. So it's time. They're probably aiming for a 2018 release or an early 2019 release, so showing it at E3 2017 makes total sense. I have said this before, Cyberpunk 2077 will be one of the first games that get shown on the Scorpio from Microsoft. That would be a dream come true, to finally see this super ambitious futuristic RPG on the most powerful console out there. Make it happen, Microsoft and CD Projekt Red. Why Microsoft? Not only because of the power, but also because of the relationships. It just makes a ton of sense. Witcher 2 only appeared on the Xbox 360 apart from the PC. Witcher 3 was an Xbox One branded games with commercials showing the Xbox logo at the end, and they showed the Witcher card game Gwent last year during the Microsoft press conference. So if Cyberpunk will be at E3 2017, I think that this is more than a dream. I think it will be on the Xbox stage, so bring it on. Speaking of the Xbox Scorpio or Project Scorpio or whatever they will call it, I think they will drop the Xbox One name. Anyway, I really hope that Microsoft will knock it out of the park. They surprised everyone with the Scorpio announcement at their E3 press conference in 2016. So now it will be interesting to see if they can take the momentum and really make everyone interested in this console. And with that I mean make it more interesting than Sony did with the PS4 Pro. Understand that you don't need to show everyone via a 1080p live stream how awesome HDR and 4K is, but that the games just look amazing, or that the Scorpio can do things that no other console can do. For example, support an Oculus Rift. It would be awesome if Oculus came on the Xbox stage to announce their partnership and say, the Oculus Rift will work on the Xbox Scorpio, and all the games will be there as well. Then Microsoft is suddenly back in the VR race and has way better games than the PlayStation VR in my opinion, simply because Oculus is investing way more in exclusive titles than Sony is at the moment. But do give me more with the Scorpio. Give me a split screen for games that otherwise can't support it. I mean, if you got more power, you can probably support it, while on the other systems it might not work. Do things that I right now can't think of, but would make me go woo. Would make everyone go, oh my god, I never thought of this is amazing. Just don't make it a 4K 60 FPS console only. You're releasing it a year later than the PS4 Pro, of course it will be more powerful, but you have more time to work things out with the developers than Sony did. So we want to see something awesome. This will mean that Sony needs to counter this as well, and that will be incredibly good for us. With the dream prediction that the Scorpio will be more than we think, more than a 4K 60 FPS beast, comes the fact that Sony needs to do something. So my other dream prediction is that Sony finally needs to release their games in 2017, the games they promised for a very long time. PS4 has now sold more than 50 million copies, was the best-selling console in the holiday of 2016. Great, but Xbox One is doing great as well. If Scorpio will come and kick ass, Sony better needs to counter that, and they totally can do that by releasing their amazing upcoming games. We already discussed the 2017 games video from Sony that included Detroit. Well, better release it, Sony. Sony Germany tweets that God of War will release in 2017. Well, better release it, Sony. Why can Microsoft hit the dates that they promised and Sony has to delay all their games? We still don't know when freaking Gran Turismo Sport will come out, while Microsoft releases a AAA racing game every fucking year with a Metacritic of 8 or higher. What the heck? Sony needs to get their shit together. There is no hardware planned for 2017, just games, so release at least 2 of the huge games that you have planned for 2017. And with the huge games, I mean Days Gone, God of War or Detroit, release them in 2017. That is my dream prediction. No more Sony exclusive delays. Let's switch subjects. Like I said, the Nintendo Switch will be one of the reasons why 2017 will be super awesome. I can't wait to buy that system at launch, and if Nintendo really nails it, then this could mean the renaissance of the handheld gaming device. Right now it's kinda dead, taken over by the smartphones, but I still believe that there is a market for the dedicated portable gaming device like the Vita and of course the 3DS. I mean, Pokemon did extremely well last year on the 3DS. It was one of the best selling games of the year, so that is huge. Handhelds are still alive. My dream prediction is that the Nintendo Switch does so well that we will get a handheld renaissance, that Sony acknowledges the success of the Switch and is looking into a new Vita. That with the new Vita you'll be able to play like PS4 games on the go, something like that. People seem to want that with the Switch. I mean, that would be awesome if the Switch does well. Then Sony thinks, okay, people want to play their games on the go. Well, let's see if we can provide that. Okay, I don't need a Vita 2 announcement in 2017, that will simply not happen, but I want the Switch to be so successful that handheld gaming is back and that it's not weird to take your gaming device in the train to play awesome games. That this shows Sony that handheld gaming is still a thing and that they can go back into that business. I want just a statement from Sony, Shuei Yoshida or someone else from Sony saying, yeah, we see that the Switch is doing really well and we're looking into the handheld business ourselves. My last dream prediction, well, I want something super big to happen, something that will totally shake up the gaming world, something like Rise of the Tomb Raider, a Xbox exclusive but bigger, Minecraft 2 exclusive to Scorpio, Half-Life 3 suddenly appearing on the Steam store with HD5 support, something huge that we don't expect, that will shake up everyone. Elder Scrolls suddenly there. No, we're not working on an Elder Scrolls game. Bam, there it is. Something like that. I want the gaming world to... I want an earthquake in the gaming world, that everyone will just, oh god, I had this amazing tactic and now everything just goes wrong. And well, what do we do now? That there are like a ton of announcements, but this announcement will just go above that. It will just be so enormous that it overshadows like everything, that everyone will be talking about this, make comments about it, make articles about it. So something huge. I want that to happen. That will be totally awesome. So there you have it, my 5 dream predictions for 2017. Of course I want to know yours, so be sure to drop them down in the comments down below. Like the video if you did, and subscribe for way more Perfect World of Video Games videos. They will be up every Friday here on the JorRaptor channel, so be sure to subscribe. I will speak to you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.